probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So the New York starting five, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Brunson the pass to Barrett, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Here's Morris. Outside, Beal. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
Brunson finds Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. And here's Randall. Pass to Grimes. Knocked away. 5 on the clock. Here's Robinson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker. And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings some physicality to the center position with that 7', 240-pound frame.
Now here is Morris. Pass to Kuzma. In the air. Randall grabs the board.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
The pass to Brunson. Here's Grimes. Puts the move on. Porzingis with the rebound. And Brent about Mitchell Robinson. He is fun to watch down low.
So dominant. He uses that body to his advantage to gain position. And right now he's at that time in his career where he's still sharing time and looking for a full-time starting role. I think that's on the horizon.
Randall with the block.
No, sir. Randall up there says,
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Back to Randall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Ooh, that was a tricky move there by Randall. Putting the defender off balance and then got that guy to foul him.
2 shots.
All free throws good from Randall. It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Brunson against Morris. The shot's good from Brunson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here is Morris. Here's Avdia. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. The Knicks with the lead. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Randall. Robinson passes to Barrett. Here's Grimes. Beal with the steal. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. And of course he draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. Julius Randall picks one up.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
Pass to Grimes. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Here's Randall following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Beal the pass to Kuzma. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Randall dishes to Barrett. And there's the drive. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
And RJ can play where he's mixing up speeds, but is also in control of himself. This is the kind of stuff you get from him.
Now, here's Avdia. Outside, Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson with the block. Randall outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, the muscle and the intensity there from Randall showing off, and he converts through contact.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. New York ahead. They lead by 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard spot. Out to Kuzma. To the paint. The Wizards working the ball around now. Stolen. Morris against Randall. Out to the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Randall's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Brunson the pass to Grimes. Tipped away. Stolen by Avdia. Brunson against Morris. Porzingis kicks to Avdia. Robinson with the block. Here's Porzingis. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Knicks leading by 4. Randall with the ball. He has 6. Lets it go from deep. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Barrett. 3-pointer, Randall. Offensive rebound. Robinson kicks to Randall. It's over Avdia. It's tipped. Morris with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 8 points.
And Beal with the pocket pick.
You know, over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Barrett the pass to Grimes. 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Morris kicks to Avdia. Back to Morris. He dishes it to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Brunson against Morris. Back to Brunson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
and they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morris kicks to Avdia. Morris outside. A 3-ball. Randall grabs the board. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Brunson with it. Now Avdia defending. Porzingis against Barrett. Barrett setting a pick for Randall. Back to Barrett. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Beal the pass to Porzingis. Can't connect from short range.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Randall kicks to Brunson. And the pass to Grimes. Now, here's Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. The pointer buries the long-range jumper. Grimes has got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Another shot. That shot missing. Randall with some nice D. Into the lane. And Randall throws it down.
Well, got the momentum. Randall's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
Back to Morris. And so it's New York in control at the 9th. Thank you, David. And we'll be back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Martin in the front court with Hachimura. Gispert is out there with Wright. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group starting the second half for Wes Unseld Jr. For Washington, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Right against Rose. Here's Barton. And he makes good on the layup. Barton's got his second bucket of the game to go. Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit nervous, but nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall. You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
And Wright kicks to Kispert. To Wright. That one falls.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Knicks leading by 5. Outside Rose. Toppin passes to Rose. Out left to the wing. Passes it to Toppin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. 2022 was a big season for Obi Toppin in his young career.
Well, we saw him continue to improve as a player, but the big moment obviously was that dunk contest when, after being a runner-up the year before, he finally got to claim that trophy. Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just 1 playoff series. Total. 1.
Here's Gafford. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Knicks shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn with his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Right with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Stolen by Rose. And now it's Toppin running. He can go all the way. That one drops for him.
And Toppin puts a period on that play. He'll have one free throw to go.
And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
Here's Gafford. They shoot again, and at last they get one to fall.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Reddish the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Quickly. Now here's Reddish. Harden defending. The leader. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Now, I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but he wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Rose kicks to Reddish. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Reddish has got 7 points here in this quarter.
We know Reddish can sink it from the outside. For him, it's about staying confident with that kind of shot.
Kispert, the pass to Hachimura. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Toppin. Back to Rose. Quickly kicks to Reddish. Front past the arc. And it's Quickly missing.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Barton drives in, and Barton throws it down.
And that's the explosive speed once again from Barton. Blew past the D on the drive to the rim.
And it's Rose with the ball for the New York Knicks. Pass to Quickly. Back to Rose. Kicks it to Toppin. Baseline jumper. Rebound by the Wizards. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Barton passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
But Will Barton, always going full speed, that time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Here's Rose. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Knicks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. The free throw drops for Rose.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Knicks lead by 6. We'll be back. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so it's New York with it. 6-point lead. And New York, looking at who they've got. Got Rose. Hartenstein is out there with Toppin. Then it's Cameron Reddish. And it's Quickly in at the 2. Rose passes to Toppin. Clock at 6. He doesn't hit that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. To the inside. Gafford with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Kispert wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Hartenstein. And here is Toppin. Here's Quickly. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Pretty fundamental play there from Obi Toppin, getting it to the wide open shooter.
The pass to Gafford, intercepted. And a fast break now for New York. And stolen by Wright. Now Hachimura. Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And for Rui, that guy was wide open, so that's an easy delivery.
And so here is New York. 6-point game. Pass to Toppin. Now here's Quickly. Back to Toppin. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
One of the more striking things about Emmanuel Quickly is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player. He's automatic when he gets there.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. It's checked in for Reddish. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Derrick Rose. Morris finds Beal. He takes it in. Here's Avdia. And it's off from 3-point range. And for a perimeter player to draw as many fouls as Quickly, well, that's pretty impressive.
Well, there's some ability in there for him as a passer, too, so he can find teammates. He'll drive into the lane. It's just a matter of him recognizing when it's time for him and time for a teammate.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for New York.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
And Morris drops them both. New York leading by 7. Randle outside. Pass to Barrett. Back to Randle. Driving in. Quickly kicks to Randle. Barrett the pass to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Out to Kuzma. And another miss by Washington.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Barrett, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range, but he's giving it to him, and he's usually gotten high in that kind of range.
Kuzma finds Porzingis. To the left wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Beal against Quickly. Randle down low. No good that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Morris dishes to Beal. It's Beal on the wing. 3-pointer. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Now the pass to Randle. Passes it to Brunson. Quickly with a wide open look. No good on the triple. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter.
That's a huge confidence boost right there for Kristaps Porzingis. He's proving he's got what it takes in those moments.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. Dishes it to Robinson. To the middle. Quickly against Beal. Releases. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morris finds Kuzma. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And Kuzma coming alive with that bucket in the clutch.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So it's New York picking up the win. This was a hard fought, David. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
guard spot. And for Washington, in the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. And it's Morris in at the 1. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Hield from outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, Hield always has the green light from behind the arc. This guy's so efficient.
Pass to Avdia. Beal, right side. goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Down low. And stolen by Porzingis. Now here's Beal. Oh, and Turner with a block.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections. I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go. Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Smith. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Morris outside. Out to Beal. Back to Morris. Beal outside. 6 to shoot. And the Wizards with another 3. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Morris against Halliburton. Here's Beal, and then Beal with the dunk.
Don't sleep on the athletic ability of Bradley Beal. I know he's a sweet shooter, but boy, can he get off his feet.
Halliburton with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively, and the basket by Halliburton.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Beal. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Back to Morris. The 3 ball. And again, Washington with a triple.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Halliburton against Morris. Smith inside. Now Hield. Back to Smith. Fires for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. It's Beal on the wing. He has 7. Back to Avdia. Pass to Morris. Now here's Kuzma. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And here's Turner. Halliburton up top, guarded by Morris. Halliburton misses.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, and Porzingis powers it home.
Don't sleep on his athleticism now. Porzingis plays well above the rim.
Inside, here's Smith. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Back to Kuzma. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Halliburton. Here's the break. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Kuzma against Smith. Outside Hield. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. The 3 is up. Doesn't go for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Wizards out front, up by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, Second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Washington.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Smith out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Here's Avdia. Can't hit that one. Hield with the defensive effort.
Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late. And obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
Now here's Morris. Back to Porzingis. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Nembhard, pounded by Beal. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously, a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Kuzma outside. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base? That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Morris with it. Beal outside. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. The Pacers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Beyond the arc. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that passing arsenal.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Porzingis with it. Takes it. And Turner with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 5. Over Turner. Blocked again! And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Indiana leading. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall. And Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Now here's Morris.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Second team foul.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Morris can't hit. Indiana on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Now here's Halliburton. Out left to the wing. For 3, Smith. Porzingis grabs the board. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. I think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Here's Morris. Kuzma outside. It's Avdia on the wing. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Washington trailing. Pass to Avdia. And here's Porzingis. Turner covers. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. .111 left in the half. Healed up top. Outside for Halliburton. Knocks down the long J. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch and shoot situations. No hesitation.
Pass to Kuzma. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now here's Kuzma. 3-pointer. Beal. Smith with the rebound.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Healed from outside. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Kuzma outside. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
With the score, your Wizards 24, the Pacers 29.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. DeLon Wright is out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the 5. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. Here's Duarte. The Wizards making their last shot. To the inside. The Tadze. Crafty move. Over to the wing. Count the basket and the foul.
DeLon Wright.
It's going to go on DeLon Wright.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Washington's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Wright, the pass to Barton. Now here's Gafford. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Wait, think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the second round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
And with Gafford, Doris, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, BA, and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
Clock at 6, and it's Mathurin missing. Pretty even game going on here in D.C.
Pacers foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Gafford in the post, working on Bataze. From deep, Barton. Pacers with a rebound. McConnell left side. Here's Taylor. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Barton, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Barton. Here's Kispert. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Tipped. Goes back up. And he lays it in. Indiana's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. McConnell against Wright. Pass to Taylor. Back to Bataze. To the middle. Here's Mathurin. Just 3 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Kispert grabs the miss. The Wizards have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. This for the tie! With the second effort, tries again. And the bucket is good from Gafford in deep. Gafford's got 8 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Inside. Pass to Duarte. Over Kispert. Here's McConnell. Can't get it to fall. For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Wright finds Hachimura. Now Wright. For the lead. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Taylor. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Taylor. 2 shots.
And no luck that time either. The Wizards shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And it's Hachimura on the drive. And here's Wright from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Will it go? Hachimura with a rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Gafford. And here's Wright. Back to Gafford. McConnell with it. Now Wright defending. McConnell goes in. Here's Taylor. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. A new lineup here for Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
50 seconds left in the third. Halliburton against Wright. The kick out to Barton. Takes the 3. On target from range. Barton's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Halliburton against Gafford. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. There's the double with Wright. And wrestling for it there, but no one has with possession. We'll have a jump ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Now here's Smith. He's got 9. And that one drops for him. Halliburton's got 12 points in the game.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Here's Kispert. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Morris. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Wizards. They're up by 3. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. The Wizards with a lead. On the court for the Pacers, we've got Smith. He's out there with Miles Turner. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. Kuzma with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
Halliburton for 3. Avdia pulls it in. Washington has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Pass to Kuzma. That shot, no good. And Indiana will come the other way. Now here's Turner. To the paint. Smith passes to Turner. Tipped away. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Possession to Indiana.
Indiana trailing here. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, Halliburton. The rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Morris passes to Kuzma. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Kuzma's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's about pre-shot preparation, the anticipation of the pass. Kuzma, easy work.
Here's Smith. Back to Halliburton. Knocked away. Morris for 3. Counted from distance. And now an 11-point Wizard lead. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Porzingis finds Kuzma. Pass to Avdia. He tries for 3. The Pacers pull it in. And here's Halliburton. Shot to stop the run. Turner for 3. The shot that time not on target. And Washington the other way now. Beal outside. Morris with it. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Out to Beal. It's stolen by Halliburton. Driving in. The shot by Nembhard, no good. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Beal from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Wizards lead by 14.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Halliburton misses.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Indiana's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's Washington now. 11 unanswered points for him. Morris for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Smith right side. And that one is hammered home.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Wizards.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Bradley Beal.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Now here's Halliburton. Left side healed. Down low. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here's Avdia, defended by Halliburton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. So it's the Pacers now. Here's Nembhard. Second shot opportunity, and Halliburton lays it in.
That play was about great positioning for Tyrese Halliburton, able to get to the glass and send it in.
Shoots from 14. Here's Porzingis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. No good on that one.
At the line for the Wizards.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
For Kristaps Porzingis, we know this guy has all-star level talent. For him, it's about staying healthy. At 7'3", if he's able to stay away from injuries, this guy is a big-time threat.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here, even early on in this game.
strokes. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Brunson scanning the floor. From deep. New York now working with the new shot clock.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Here's Smith, pass to Nembhard. The 3, drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside translates to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Grimes has got his second basket.
A fantastic decision making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Halliburton finds Smith. That shot off, and New York will come the other way. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Here's Grimes. The pass to Brunson. Back to Barrett. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton, that's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Brunson. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. The feed to Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Pass to Grimes. Outside for Randall. Runs in the pass to Grimes. And it's sent back by Turner. Passes to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Grimes. Out to Barrett. It's stolen by Hield. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Turner. Robinson with the block. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Halliburton's got 10 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randall.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
The tray. Pacers with the rebound. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Halliburton kicks to Smith. Robinson pulls it in.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
There's the pass to Barrett. There's the drive. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Brunson, no good. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. It's stolen by Barrett. And so it's Indiana in control of the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense.
A big round of applause for your Knicks City Kings.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this move. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. They're the group. New York will start the second. Here's Halliburton. A shot missing. The Knicks go the other way with it. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Now, here is Halliburton. Following the miss by Julius Randle. It's Robinson high post. He's against Turner. Randle kicks to Brunson. Back to Randle. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Terrific body control by Randle. And one machine.
Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a four-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
And so it's New York with it after Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Grimes with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Halliburton with it. Brunson picks him up. By heel, nobody around, and a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 5. Inside. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 8.
You allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
22-19.
Halliburton right side. Oh!
Hey, that was an announcement dunk from Turner there. Going up with force and throwing that thing down.
Randle left side. Here's Grimes. 8 points for him. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
Smith fires it up. That misses off the backboard.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Barrett. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Halliburton passes to Smith. The Knicks pull it in.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Barrett kicks to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Outside for Randle. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Robinson's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They've led by as many as 11 points. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the Cavs.
Randall passes to Brunson. Robinson left side. Here's Grimes beyond the arc. Nembhard grabs the board.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from the hoop.
And Turner throws it down.
Boy, the strength that Turner has added to his body on display there. Stayed composed and got it up and down through the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. Last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 6. Randall outside. 29 seconds left in the first half. No good on the strong take. Down low, here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Randall no good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Give a big round of applause to your Knicks City Dancers.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And your Knicks favorite, Knicks Illinois.
And he sinks the second.
We all know Hield can shoot, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Man, wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that score.
Thanks so much, David. And he'll step in.
25. The Pacers, 33.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. So it's New York now, trailing here by 8. On the court right now for the Pacers. We've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Taylor in at the power forward position. Pass to Hartenstein. He kicks it to Toppin. Count it.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
To the right side. Outside, Taylor. With the crossover, he lays it in. And the Pacers lead by 8.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Passes it to Quickly. To the left side wing. Duarte grabs the board.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Here's Mathurin, guarded by Reddish. Taylor passes to Bitadze. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Knicks trail by 8. Rose looking around to the paint. Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
McConnell passes to Johnson. It's rebounded by New York. And here's Reddish. Pass to Hartenstein. Kicks it to Toppin. Quickly the pass to Rose. Back to Quickly. This is the Toppin. Feeds the Rose. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pacers leading by 6. Driving inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there. You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
McConnell against Rose. Here's Quickly. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Here's McConnell.
And another thing about McConnell, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace. Always looking to push the action. And he does so without turning the ball over. And he's a sneaky defender as well. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Rose. That one good for 2.
With his bounce and body control, easy to see why Rose is aggressive there.
1:49 left in the third. Here's Duarte. Hits from the high post. And the Pacers lead by 8. For New York, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Rose finds Toppin. An easy 2 points on the layup. Toppin's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you gotta love the big get in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
McConnell passes to Duarte. Here's Vitadze. Now the pass to McConnell. 4 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Duarte. Off with the layup. Knicks trail by 6. Reddish dishes to Toppin. On the wing quickly. Second chance shot. And he drives in. Pass to Hartenstein. He kicks to Reddish. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McConnell. Here's Duarte. On the 3 off target. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Quickly the pass to Toppin. And he banks in the layup. Toppin's got 8.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's Duarte. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's Quickly. The third quarter comes to a close. Indiana out in front. They're up by 4.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Knicks.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so here is Indiana. 4-point game. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. To the middle, it's taken away by Smith. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Robinson. Outside for Halliburton. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks shooting well, 50% from the floor. Brunson finds Barrett. Here's Grimes. Pass to Brunson. Randall against Turner. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Brunson going inside. Halliburton outside. In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to Turner. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Back to Turner. Randall with some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Barrett kicks to Randall. Banked in off the glass.
Down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without it.
And foul on the folks. The coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Most game like this, I thought it wasn't a good call.
This is the time now where the previous plays, what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor stands.
And how hard it can be sometimes, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. He told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Outside for Randall. Brunson goes in. Here's Grimes. Makes it off the glass. Now, here's Halliburton.
46-43.
They kick out to Heel. Back to Halliburton. The pass to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got 20.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Takes the 3. Halliburton with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. He feeds it to Turner. Stolen by Robinson. Randall surveying the D. From downtown, it's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
On when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Halliburton outside. Smith, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Smith. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. Halliburton against Brunson. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. He's looking more and more confident and more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Robinson with the block. Randall kicks to Brunson. Pass to Bill. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Indiana.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off on in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Grimes buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And Turner stays with it.
Proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions.
Barrett the pass to Grimes. Healed against Barrett. Passes it to Brunson. Robinson kicks to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Randall is doubled. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. 11 seconds left in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And it's Halliburton penetrating.
Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
Deflects the pass. Turner with the lead. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They seem to relish their...
transition. Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal in the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Morris, 5 on the clock.
Mitchell Robinson is so long out there that he can cover so much ground, and the shooter's not able to overcome it sometimes.
Outside Brunson. Fires the 3. Avdia pulls it in. The Wizards on offense. Beal from outside. The Wizards with another miss. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Robinson. Outside Barrett. The kick out to Brunson. To the middle. Outside Barrett. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, some smarts there on that play, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for the creativity.
Kuzma, that's good.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here. You think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved. And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Outside for Randall. Here's Grimes. New York, no good that time either.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brett.
Yeah, B.A., they made some moves, and they were going to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
So it's the Knicks now. The Wizards making their last shot. Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside, and gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Morris outside. Back to Avdia. Second chance shot. Kuzma for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Well, Brent, Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. R.J. Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong 5 out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
Now here's Porzingis. It's Avdia on the wing. Back to Porzingis. Oh, sweet move. Good. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket.
Porzingis showing some toughness that time, just cutting through contact.
Brunson against Morris. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Minute 32 left in the first quarter. Kuzma outside. Here's Avdia. The kick out to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Avdia, good. 1:10 left now in the first quarter. Brunson passes to Randall. Barrett with it. Pass to Robinson. Porzingis grabs the board.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Here's Avdia. Oh, tries a three. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Avdia's got 5 now.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Morris against Brunson to halt the run. Outside for Randall. Now Brunson. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And here's Beal. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Impactful when Randall can get out wide and run like that in a fast break.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Wizards up 30. Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And so in the game for Washington, Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. Beal outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Outside Barrett. Brunson against Kuzma. Right wing. Here's Grimes. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, the man was wide open there, and Julius Randall understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Uses the glass on the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Here's Barrett. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in the game. They kick it out to Porzingis. No good on the 3. New York has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma. Knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he was more than just a role player in his first stop.
Morris can't hit. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Grimes. And here's Randall. Here's Grimes. Defended by Porzingis. Here's Barrett. Washington with a rebound. Avdia's got his 6th rebound on the night. Washington trailing. Morris outside. It's Beal on the wing. Here's Avdia. 5 points in the game. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Pass to Randall. Outside Barrett. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Brunson, and the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Robinson with the block. Brunson against Morris. Here's Here's Robinson. Granted, it's a shooters league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
The kick out to Morris. Kuzma down low. Robinson defending. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
Kuzma against Randall. Outside Barrett. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Well, you can count on R.J. Barrett to come at you night after night. He plays with a lot of determination, and at some point will lead a ball club.
Kuzma with a screen on Brunson. Morris passes to Kuzma. The shot's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And the free throw, no good.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
Avdia from outside. That shot off the mark. So New York will take it the other way now. Barrett with it. Guarded now by Morris.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Pass to Beal. Here's Avdia. Fires from deep. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 4 assists in the game. Barrett passes to Robinson. Back to Barrett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, this is R.J. Barrett having himself a big-time game. He's beating the defense in so many ways right now.
Releases. Porzingis. That one is off. Good work defensively by Robinson. Randall outside. R.J. Barrett. He's feeling it tonight and has been the alley as always. Thank you. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And forward, it's Barrett and Rand. And we're going to get a coach's challenge here. From his point of view, the officials did not get it right on the goaltending call.
This can be a tough one. With goaltending, it's such a fine line. Clear and
the previous play is under
effect more than on these calls.
Well, that's what's great about the coach's challenge on calls like this. We're able to slow down the action and see exactly where the ball is when it's touched. Hard to do that in real time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they're going to reverse the goaltending call. After a closer look, they determined they misjudged that one.
And these rulings are why the challenge system exists. A goaltending violation can be such a fine line.
Here's Kispert, guarded by Quickly. That one's good from Kispert on the assist from Hachimura.
Well, Hachimura not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play. That is part of his game.
Here's Quickly. Count it and the foul. It's going to go on DeLon Wright.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The Wizards shooting about 43% on this one. to Hachimura. It's right on the wing. And he got the whistle on the... And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy.
The previous play is under review.
This does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Quickly outside. Back to Toppin. The three. Washington with a rebound. Barton outside. And it's stolen by Rose. Fast break. New York. Quickly passes to Reddish. Toppin outside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there. This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. 2011 season. Whew, that was something special.
Back to Hachimura. And here's Kispert from the arc. And they get it back. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Hachimura ready, had that shot lined up.
The Knicks with the lead. Rose outside. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Or a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Wright. That one doesn't drop. New York goes the other way with it. He rose in 2011. MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games. And it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season. And Boston still had the big three. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
Here's quickly the shake.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That free throw no good.
Emmanuel quickly at the line. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Right outside. And he banks in the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Kicks it to Quickly. Barton pulls it in. Washington trailing. Inside. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Rose up top. Pass to Toppin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Quickly with the ball. Gafford picks him up. Toppin. That shot off. And Washington the other way now. Now Barton. On the wing, Barton. Pass to Gafford. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And for New York, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Rose, the pass to Quickly. Out to Rose. Pass to Toppin. Here's Hartenstein. Hachimura covering. It's deflected.
And Hachimura putting the long arms to use.
To the inside. Gafford passes to Hachimura. Martin against Reddish. Hachimura sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Right outside. Here's Kispert. Rose grabs the board.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Here's Kispert. Pass to Wright. For 3. Sinks the tray. Wright's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Knicks. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And the Wizards with possession here. So on the floor for the Wizards. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Grimes. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Brunson finds Randall. Brunson against Morris. And the shot goes in.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands. And feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
On the wing, Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Morris. Morris has got his first basket.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Brunson up top. Up top, Randall. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Grimes. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. The kick out to Morris. Porzingis with it. Randall's in his pocket. Back to Porzingis. It's Avdia on the wing. Fires in the triple. And it's a 5-point Wizard lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to Coach. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Everyone knows that Bradley Beal is going to produce, but he plays with such great effort at both ends. He doesn't just kick his feet up when he's on D.
Morris for 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And Washington with possession. They've got a 13-2 run going. Pass to Beal. Back to Morris. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 5 assists in the game.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Washington has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Beal outside. Three-pointer. And the Wizards with another 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Brunson passes to Randall. And again, the Knicks missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
He's feeling it. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass. Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Back to Avdia from the wing. And he gets it back.
He gets to the long rebound and keeps the clock running. Great play.
Morris can't hit. New York has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Wizards.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
Beal from outside. Nails it from 3. And the Wizards lead by 17.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Randall's got room. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Grimes. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
So we see the Wizards.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Hi, everyone. We've got a terrific low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
And now Washington's starting group. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the point. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. To the paint. Outside for Halliburton. Smith outside. From the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Smith's got the opening field goal of the game for the Pacers. Out to Kuzma. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
It seems like 2022 is all about showing up naysayers for Kyle Kuzma.
It did seem, Greg, like he came into his own a little bit, found his identity as a player. I think those challenges he got from the fans only made him better. Really fired up the Kuz. Well, Miles Turner understands how to use his size and length. Doesn't matter if he's blocking shots or going for his high release point jump shot.
Beal drives in. Here's Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers. And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Now here's Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Morris kicks to Beal. Turner with the steal. And they're on the break. Halliburton with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. And it's Halliburton missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Now, here is Morris. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
Washington ball.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. 4-point game. Just 3 to shoot. Kuzma finds Beal. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now, here's Halliburton. Here's the 3. Indiana again, missing. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Morris passes to Kuzma. Good work defensively by Turner.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank down.
The Wizards with another miss. Indiana leading by 4.
Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
And the rejection by Smith. And Smith with the stop.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the play?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. Halliburton for three. Kuzma pulls it in. Wizards trail by 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And this is why this team considers Turner a defensive stalwart. Long arms, quick feet, the ability to contest shooters. Really good defense.
Here's Nemhard. He's covered by Beal. Bahio, nobody around. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 6. Buries it from three-point range.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
And here's Halliburton after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. Morris outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Left side, Halliburton. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Morris and Beal are the guard. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Morris kicks to Beal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Morris inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Kuzma can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 5. Outside Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Turner. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Morris against Halliburton. Morris passes to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Over Halliburton. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Pacers shooting 31%. Not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Here's Turner. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Miles Turner. Right side, Beal. And the pass to Porzingis. Wizards passing it around. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Here's Avdia. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Washington shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Doors, when it comes to Avdia, a guy that does a number of things very well.
He does, Kevin. I think when you think of Avdia, what you think is 3-tool player. Score, rebound, passing. For Denny, to me, it's all about being more consistent. It is clear this guy has a ton of talent and potential. Now can you do it night after night after night?
Here's Beal following the score by Indiana. Fade away for Xellark. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by. Halliburton, that's good.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Morris gets to Avdia. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Avdia. He tries for 3. That one doesn't go. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Halliburton passes to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, man. You can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off heel. There's 1:17 left now here in the second. Morris outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. They kick out to Heel. Pass to Turner. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection. Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he makes the first.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
The feed to Turner. Rebound, Washington. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Clock runs out, and we're heading to half. All right, David, thank you. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Wizards trail by 11. They got Taylor, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Beal kicks to Avdia. Back to Beal. Morris outside. On the wing, Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drains the 3-pointer.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
McConnell passes to Orte. Out to Taylor. Fires for 3. They get it again. It's stolen by Morris. Kuzma outside. Passes to Porzingis. Kuzma outside. And the wide open shot for Morris. Ball's knocked loose. And he stays with it. Beal finds Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
McConnell passes to be touched. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Back to Gafford. Got a piece of it. Now, here's McConnell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bucket is good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And there's the pass to Kispert. Back to right. So the wing on the left. Launches it. Gafford kicks to Barton. Out to the right wing. Goes back up. They get it back. The kick out to right. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Right against McConnell. Here's Forte. And it's off from three-point range. Yours last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt for periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
Here's Wright after Indiana gets the three. Kispert dishes to Wright. Gafford kicks to Hachimura. Wright outside. Drives to the hoop. Out to the wing. Kispert wide open. He fires. And they get it back. The kick out to Wright. The three. Traps in the tray. Wright's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
Here's Taylor. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Wizards trail by 5. Out to the right wing. Barton passes to Gafford. Right against McConnell. Hachimura kicks to Kispert. Fires from the corner. Here's Gafford. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Now just a three-point Pacer lead.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Bitadze can't hit. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Wizards. And Gafford throws it down.
What a pretty pass from DeLon Wright. This guy can play 1 or 2, but that passing ability is important at either position.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. McConnell passes to Orte. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the wing right side. Here's Wright. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Wright's got the lead up to 1 now for Washington. Here's Duarte. It could go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Wizards up. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. You see it right there on display.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Avdia in at the 3 slot. Here's Morris, following the score by Miles Turner. Morris passes to Kuzma. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Inside. Healed outside. And the three off target.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Porzingis sets the pick for Avdia. Shakes him. Got a hand on it.
Oh, Buddy Hield sending it back. How about the defensive play?
Halliburton finds Hield. And the shot goes in. And now it's a three-point Pacer lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Out to Morris. Back to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Kuzma passes to Porzingis, and the layup's good off the glass. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
Smith on the wing. There's the three. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Kicks to Avdia. Trying his luck from deep. The Pacers pull it in. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The dish to Turner. The drive by Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Morris against Halliburton. Here's Avdia. Lays it up and banks it in. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Turner with a screen on Morris. Shoots it up. Beal with the steal. Here's the break. Out to Kuzma. Pass to Avdia. Beal deciding where to go with it. Pass to Kuzma. Can't hit that one. And Indiana will come the other way. And he's going to get called there for the technical foul. Hanging on the rim.
And fundamentally, it's not the smartest move in the world. Depending on the situation, that kind of thing can cost you. Got to control your emotions.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
He dishes it to Smith. He kicks it to Turner. 5 to shoot. Nembhard the pass to Turner. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Morris outside. Avdia the pass to Beal. Outside, Porzingis. The rebound by Turner.
Well, the defense flattened out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Halliburton. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now here's Beal. Pulls it up. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
This is a Nembhard. Feeds to Turner. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Healed outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Nembhard. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. That was a fun night of basketball.
players, Alan. Thanks for that. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubts that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. After the basket by New York.
He's not playing within himself. 2 fouls in less than a minute. He's got to dial it back some.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner.
And then Turner with the dunk. Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, BA. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
To the paint. Here's Turner. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
For Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Outside Barrett. And he goes in for the dunk.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give him.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Brunson passes to Randall. And here is Barrett. Here's Grimes. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Halliburton on the attack. Good on the bucket. Halliburton's got 8.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. I mean, they simply can't miss right now.
Pass to Grimes. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of the team.
For 3, Randall. The rebound by Turner.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. From outside, off the mark. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Randall. He gets it in there.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Halliburton for 3. Is rebounded by Barrett. New York trailing. Brunson passes to Barrett. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And the Knicks shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. Left side Robinson. Out to the wing. Outside Barrett. And Turner with the block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
And it's healed that time on the assist by Smith.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out brings it.
Halliburton against Brunson. Oh, it's stolen. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. And he bangs it home with one hand.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Back to Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. Guarded by Heel. The baseline, Jay. New York, no good that time either.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Randall outside. Back to Robinson. Pass to Randall. The kick out to Brunson. Randall inside. He's against Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you know, you look at guys like Randall who don't have that eye-popping athleticism or length. The pump fake is a great equalizer.
And so he hits both. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Out to Heel. Back to Turner. Oh, deflected. Pass to Nembhard. To the inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Brunson on the drive. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Pacers. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot.
On the floor for New York. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Here's Grimes. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Heel against Barrett. And the basket by Heel. Well, Graham, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, can be a nightmare for the opponent.
Pass to Turner. Nifty move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Turner's got 8.
I'll tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touchdown on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Oh, and Turner with a block. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. It's tipped. They recover it. Healed for 3. They get it back. Smith, pass to Turner. Here's Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Down low. Jacks up a 3. Healed for 3. No good. New York goes the other way with it. Randall finds Brunson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he sinks the second. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Halliburton outside. Smith outside. Out to Heel. Pass to Halliburton. From behind the arc. The Knicks with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to Barrett. Robinson with it. Brunson passes to Randall. Smith with the rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Halliburton. No good with a layup. The Knicks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Grimes. Shoots over Halliburton. Randall, pass to Brunson. Now Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Now here's Halliburton. He's 13.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pacers foul. Andrew Lemhart. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Halliburton against Brunson. Pass to Nembhard. Ball stolen. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Halliburton on the wing. Now here's Turner. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. For three, Randall. And he can't get that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's Smith. Turner with it. And then Turner with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Indiana leading. Here's Nembhard. He's off on the layup.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Brunson passes to Barrett. Randall is screen on heel. Clock at 6. And it's Randall with the jam.
Power and mobility of Randall. That combination makes it really hard to cover him on the pick and roll.
Here's Nembhard. Off target from three-point range. And the first half comes to a conclusion. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Goga Batase. Chris Duarte is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Taylor in at power forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. It's tipped. Rose finds Toppin. Outside Reddish. Takes the three. Buries it from 3. And the Pacers with possession here. It's a 1-point game. Here's Duarte, guarded by Quickly. Unloads, and the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and gonna be called every time.
Rose can't connect.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's McConnell. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Pacers lead by 3.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
Rose, the pass to Quickly. Rose against McConnell. Outside Reddish. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Toppin outside. Pass to Quickly. Toppin left side. Tries again. Doesn't go that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. Into the lane. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now here's Rose. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Reddish. Out to Rose. Quickly outside. Another shot. Outside Reddish. Rose outside. Fires the three. He drops it from range.
Boy, I tell you, you got to get out on Rose from there. He's lethal from behind the arc.
Pass to Matherin. Here's Taylor. Here's Matherin. Reddish covering. Deflected. Quickly outside to the middle. Here's Toppin. Puts the move on. And here's Reddish. Oh, got a piece of it. Quickly. This for the tie. And it's good on the lay-in. And it's all knotted up.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Taylor. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Rose outside. Outside Reddish for the lead. Taylor with a rebound. The Pacers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Nice D from Reddish. New York has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Rose, and there's the drive. Up and in on the layup. Rose has got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rose there? Showing you a little bit of the back to the future Rose with those moves.
Here's Duarte, guarded by Quickly. McConnell against Rose. Pass to Duarte, to the inside. Reddish passes to Quickly. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Here's Duarte. Here's McConnell. Banked it in off the glass. McConnell's got his second basket of the game. The Knicks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Rose outside. Pass to Toppin. Here's Hartenstein. Goes up again. A nice shot by Toppin.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Duarte. Drops in the three. Duarte's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
Here's Duarte. From downtown. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Pacers. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
First personal foul.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Knicks, we've got Cam Reddish. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Obi Toppin, and it's Hartenstein in at the center position. Brunson misses.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Halliburton. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Barrett. Brunson passes to Robinson, out to the right wing to take the lead. Rebounded by Halliburton. Indiana leading. Pass to Smith. It counts, and the foul. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
For Indiana, Jalen Smith, one shot.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy.
The previous play is over.
What this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Brunson. And the shot, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Brunson. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Basket counts. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Boy, Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Pass to Grimes. Kicks it out to Barrett. Let's go with a 3. Randall outside from the arc. That shot is off for Indiana. They've got half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And here's Turner. Smith outside. The 3 is up. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Out to the right wing. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Grimes. Outside Barrett. Now here's Brunson to tie it up. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Turner. Checked by Randall. Here's Nembhard. Back to Turner. Outside Hield. Turner against Randall. Stripped it away. And here they come. Here's Grimes. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And this was already coming down to the wire, but poor ball control and some fast hands have raised the stakes.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. It's stolen by Hield. Going inside. Turner with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Pass to Hield. To the paint. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brunson passes to Barrett. 1:41 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Pass to Barrett. To take the lead. Shot clock at 5. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
But normally you want to foul a big here. Not when it's Randall, though. A great foul shooter.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
He's basically automatic from the line. Not the guy you want to send there now.
Halliburton on the attack. Fades. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Back to Randall. Pass to Grimes. The kick out to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down within shots.
Let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
Now here's Barrett. Outside Brunson. There's the drive. Cash.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Smith with a screen on Brunson. Halliburton for three. And it's good. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Now here's Brunson. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smith left side. Pass to Nembhard. There's 14 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, off target.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Not as easy as people think it is to keep your focus when there's so much riding on these free throws. Excellent work in the clutch.
Robinson. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Here's Halliburton. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Regulation. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Jalen Smith is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Miles Turner. Oh, man. Oh, bad intentions.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
The Knicks with the lead. Now Brunson. Outside Barrett. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Way up and over the big guy. A little time in the ball game to make it happen.
Halliburton misses.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Randall. And Turner with the block. Smith inside. Brunson defending. Smith no good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. Well, overtime basketball. About a minute and a half played. Gets going by Hield. Smith into the lane. Pass to Halliburton. And here's Turner. Back to Halliburton. Over to the left wing. And it's Turner. That time on the assist from Halliburton.
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
Brunson with it. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. The shot, no good. Halliburton with some nice D. Down low. Here's Turner. Oh, he nails it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions.
Now here's Randall. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
I agree. Would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is. Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Halliburton pass to Turner. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Halliburton against Brunson. Pass to Randall. Halliburton against Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Randall. And he buries it.
Oh, this young kid is fun. Randall proving at the moment, not too big for him.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the OT period. Halliburton for 3. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Indiana calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. Only 2 seconds left in overtime. Your thoughts, guys?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
I agree with you. Time is not on their side, but that's really their only hope. So I'm sure that's what they'll try to do.
So it's the Knicks who come out on top here. Things looked a little uneven for them down the